Welcome everybody to a World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and today's replay is from the user Hovering Exile. That is Hovering Exile, and he's driving the T20 on a standard battle on Ensk. T20 is a tier 7 medium tank for the Americans. Been in the game for a long time, since the beginning, and it's actually one of my favourite tier 7 tanks in the game. Well, not just one of my favourite tier 7 tanks, one of my all-time favourite medium tanks after the Object 140. This thing, I don't know what it is. On paper, it's not fantastic. Stats aren't great. Gun isn't even that good. Manoeuvrability just average, same as its armour. But I don't know. I had a very, very good win rate with this tank. I think I had around about 58 to 60% win rate just with this tank playing solo. So for some reason something with this thing just resonated with me, and I really enjoyed the T20. Anyway, on to Hovering Exile. Straight away he's decided to make a move down the train tracks. He has got an IS in front of him, so he knows there's nobody lying in wait to blast his face off, which is a little bit unusual. Looks like the enemy team has totally neglected the centre of the map, just electing to push very hard on the left-hand flank there, and a little bit on the right-hand flank. Hovering Exile coming up to support the IS against the T25-2 here. Puts one great shot into his side. Realises that this tank's closing in from the right-hand side. Probably not on his position, but decides to make a move back anyway. Going to try and get a shot on this T43. Blasts through the gate as he goes back. That one didn't land on his intended target. Going to maybe have another shot as he backs off there. Tried to put that one into the T43, but that one just missed, unfortunately. Going to use auto-aim here, as that's definitely the best thing to do when firing through a wall. T43 just fades away. The IS has dealt with the threats that he was facing, and he's going to push on towards the square here. You got a Lux on the far left, and a T34-85 closing in from the right-hand side. Puts a great shot into the Chaffee there. Chaffee's coming charging in. I think maybe the guy driving it thinks it's the old-school Chaffee, which it's not, which means that he's not going to be able to take on a T20 head on. Bounces one shot, possibly going to get another. Also bounces that one. And Hovering Exile is able to take out the Chaffee, no problem whatsoever, for his first kill. Looks like the IS is still alive. He's dueling with a Lux. He finds a T25 and puts some damage onto him. T25 decides to make a run for it rather than stay and fight, which is definitely the smartest thing that he could have done. T43 pokes his head out. Hovering Exile not able to get any damage onto him. Just got to be aware there is still a Chinook and a KV3 on the right hand side. Either of those could drop back, but they've got their work cut out at the moment, dealing with a T29 and a Panzer 38 NA. Hovering Exile going to push all the way in to take out this T34-85. One shot should be enough to take him out. Unfortunately, that one just does a 0 damage critical. A little bit unfortunate for Hovering Exile not to take him out, considering he only had 12 hit points. Playing this one very carefully. Does take out the 34-85. Takes some fire from the Lux. He's got to try and catch the Lux off guard, because if the Lux can keep getting him in the side and the rear armor, that's going to spell bad news for Hovering Exile. He's going to come around, catches the rear of the Lux now. He's trying to make a run for it, but he's nowhere near quick enough to outrun the T20. T20 comes in, doesn't take that much damage at all from the Lux. Does take a hit in the rear from the T43 as he's backing out of that one. T43 got a lot of hit points left, so this is going to be a bit of a difficult duel if this IS doesn't come in to help him. IS comes swinging around the corner. He's going to try and take on the T43 head on, while Hovering Exile tries to catch him from the side. Should be able to get a good hit on the T43 as he's retreating there. He does indeed. Gets a lovely shot onto the T43. T43 continues to retreat, trying to get to the safety of his own people. Unfortunately, there aren't any of his own people anywhere nearby. Allies winning this one as they are 10 kills to 9. Just got to be aware there's another T34-85 behind him. Decides to go for the T43 instead. Looks like the T34-85 is just content to camp in that B1 square, whereas this T43 is being a roaming threat. He's got a lot less hit points than he did earlier, so should be able to close him down. Again, looks like the T43 is just on the run. Maybe trying to close in on this AT-15A. Hovering Exile gets a great shot onto him as he's distracted. He's making a run for it now. Looks like he's backing off. maybe in a little bit of a panic. Hovering Exile gets another great shot. One more shot should be enough to finish him off. If he can get around alongside the T43, takes a hit. Didn't want to do that, but he gets the kill anyway. That's kill number 4. Enemy team has managed to pull this one ahead. 12 kills to 11 that they are. Finds a T29, gets a great shot onto him. T29 looks like he's dueling with this AT-15A. The AT-15A's got fantastic armor. Didn't quite get that shot onto the T29, but looks like the quick fire and rapid reload of the AT-15A is going to be enough to wear him down. Hovering Exile gets the final shot for kill number 5. And that one is all square at 12 kills to 12. Panzer 38 NA is continuing with his base capture, but the KV-3 and the T-25 both appear. It's not going to be long before he goes down. AT-15A doing the only thing he can, which is pretty much drive directly up the middle and hope he can reach the end before the fight is over. Saying that, he gets the kill on the T-25, and that was an excellent shot. Now it's going to be a case of the two of them going to try and close in on this KV-3. Close the net around him. He's on the other side of the train track, so not really sure what the AT is going to be able to do. Hovering Exile, not sure if he's been spotted. The KV-3's turret is pointing in this direction, so it'll be safe to assume that he is spotted. Going to try and get some eyes on the KV-3. There we go. He's now looking towards the AT-15's direction. Hovering Exile not able to find a good angle on him. Can he get a shot through his front armor? He can indeed, and the AT-15A takes him out, and that just leaves the T-34-85. He hasn't been present at all in this fight, so either he is absolutely content to camp that road, or he may have disconnected, and he may be AFK. Hovering Exile just going to move in and see what the case is. He could be playing the long con, but no, looks like he is AFK. It looks like he is going to donate 720 hit points to the Hovering Exile Retirement Fund. He's going to pick up all of these hit points and another 720 points of damage, which was well deserved, to be fair. And one more shot should be enough. It is indeed. That is the end of the game and the victory. So absolutely awesome game played there by Hovering Exile, picking himself up almost 4,000 points of damage, 6 kills, and a well-deserved victory. So awesome replay from you. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Don't forget, guys, if you've got yourself a replay, send that into replay@screenreality.com. The link for that is in the description. Just attach the replay file itself or the link to the What Replay website to the email, and I can check that one out for you. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, you found it useful, informative, you learned something, or you just thought it was fun, think about hitting that subscribe button, because there's a lot more World of Tanks content on this channel. I've been Maxwell, this has been a World of Tanks replay, and I will catch you guys next time.